Top 10 Children's Rights Essay Topics. Children's Rights Concept. Delve into the concept of children's rights in this paper. You can explore the historical evolution and fundamental principles underlying it. It would be best to describe critical documents like the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child, highlighting the rights it enshrines and the global efforts towards their realization. Children's Internet Protection Act. Children's Internet Protection Act, CIPA, was passed in December 2000. Its primary purpose was to safeguard children from unacceptable online content. In this essay, you can describe the requirements of this act for schools and libraries receiving federal funding. Discuss filtering technology and its effectiveness. Address concerns about censorship and access to information. It would also be a good idea to give examples of its implementation and potential outcomes. Family-centered practice in child protection services. This essay could explore the significance of family-centered approaches in child protection services. How does involving families benefit child protection outcomes? Try to clarify this question and highlight examples of family-centered interventions. Furthermore, you may address potential conflicts between child safety and family preservation. Criminal law, child protection from pornography and labor. We recommend investigating the legal aspects of protecting children from exploitation in pornography and child labor. You could cover relevant international and national laws addressing these issues, their enforcement, challenges in prosecuting offenders, and the implications for child protection. Children's rights in various cultural traditions. How are children's rights understood and applied within different cultural contexts? How can cultural norms, values, and traditions intersect with or challenge the concept of universal children's rights? Try to answer these questions in your paper. Illustrated with cases of cultural clashes and resolutions. Children's rights, physical punishment. The physical punishment of children and its compatibility with children's rights triggers an intense debate. You could focus on it in your paper. Introduce the historical context of physical punishment. Explain its perceived effectiveness and cultural acceptance. Further, you may discuss shifting attitudes toward positive discipline and nonviolent alternatives. Corroborate your statements with the relevant research. Children's right to be parented by the best parent. This paper could explore the idea of children's right to quality parenting. How does this concept intersect with parental rights? What are the challenges in determining best parenting? What is the role of society and policy in ensuring that children receive optimal care and nurturing? Children's rights during the armed conflict. In this essay, you can examine the vulnerability of children's rights during armed conflicts. Discuss the impact of war on children. Here, you may write about displacement, recruitment as child soldiers, and losing access to education and healthcare. Additionally, we urge describing the international efforts to protect and support children's rights in conflict zones. Children's rights and school attendance. You can begin this essay by introducing the importance of education as a fundamental right. Also, you may discuss obstacles to school attendance, such as economic factors, gender disparities, and cultural norms. It's worth highlighting the role of international agreements in promoting education rights and detailing initiatives to increase enrollment and tackle barriers. Legal regulation of child protection in the U.S. Here, we propose examining the legal framework for child protection in the United States. Discuss federal laws like the Child Abuse Prevention and Treatment Act, CAPTA, and state-level child protection laws. Detail the roles of agencies like Child Protective Services. Furthermore, you could consider the balance between parental rights and child safety. Conclude your paper with reflections on ongoing improvements in the legal framework.